Okay, so today's a little different. Oh, that's pretty sweet. What's up, YouTube? Today's I know I haven't recorded made a video in a while, but I couldn't help myself to make a video over this as a review. I don't play much Fortnite anymore, but they did went ahead and added one of my favorite games into the game into the game. So it's just a collab review, I guess, from someone who plays a lot of Overwatch. So it's a pretty pricey bundle, although you can't actually see it 'cause I already went ahead and purchased it. The whole thing. I think it was like 4,200, so it's like $42, especially with the change to V-Bucks. I'm currently broke. With the change to V-Bucks, it's like $42. Well, I guess it would cost you if you bought this. It would only cost you like 37. That's still a lot of money though. But compared to the price of skins in Overwatch, this is very funny. It would have been funny if they would have like priced like 6,800 like they do in Overwatch when Overwatch tries to sell you a skin. Just that's just for anyone who actually is curious and plays Overwatch. I do recommend it. I think it's a really good game, even though it aggravates you from time to time. But I just want to go ahead and just get a review, or just we can just look at the skins together. So first impressions, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I think these are the best collab skins they've done in a very long time. In terms of design, like they are extremely accurate. If you guys have no idea what the characters look like, which I feel like wasn't that hard to pull off since Overwatch already has like a cartoony aesthetic to it, similar to Fortnite. So it's pretty much just like an easy copy and paste. I feel like. So first you have Diva here. It says Mecha Squad, Shooting Star. Um, yeah, that's Diva. If you don't know Diva, she's kind of like a teenager. She was a pro gamer in the Overwatch universe who turned into a mecha fighter due to her fast reaction times from playing a lot of video games. So that's pretty much her character. She's a bit sassy, but it's okay. This is really cool. This looks just like Diva. Um, she's basically like a tank role in Overwatch, if you didn't know, and she has like this robot that she flies inside and blows up enemies. Now, this sword, I'm gonna be honest, guys, this does not exist in Overwatch. This is obviously just a made-up pickaxe. So I need to give her something to harvest with in Fortnite. But it looks really cool. I love like all the like the bunny logos and stuff. If you play Overwatch, then you probably understand a little bit. And like the keychain down there, which is a reference toward her pistol, I think, which is out of her mech. So that's pretty cool. Because she doesn't actually use a giant sword when she gets out of her mech. She only uses her pistol. Um, Emo, it's her actual robot. It's a lot smaller, obviously. Looks a little bit different. It looks so weird seeing Genji do it. Yeah, so Diva skin 10 out of 10. I really like it. I wish they would have done like the Overwatch 1 look or the Overwatch look, what's it called? The original Overwatch design. Personally prefer that look for over this one for Diva, but this one is still really good, and the skin looks really good. I like Diva. She's one of my more favorite heroes from Overwatch, so it's cool seeing her in Fortnite. So we'll go over to the second one, which I think is probably the most well done out of the bunch. While she isn't my exact favorite from the game itself, I don't play a lot of her anymore. You have Mercy, aka Dr. Ziegler. Also, I forgot to mention their real names because Diva's not her real name. Her real name is Hana Song. Uh, yeah, it actually says it right there on her on like her right there like on her chest area. It says Song right there because that's her last name. I think Diva's like a code name for like defense, verse, something like that. I don't know. It's like Diva for short. But yeah, we have Mercy, Guardian Angel. She's a healer role in Overwatch. She pretty much just flies around healing and boosting her teammates, and she can resurrect them. So she fits in Fortnite pretty well, and I think she looks really, really good. Like that face looks just like Mercy. So yeah, I don't play a lot of Mercy, but I'm not even gonna like deny that this is probably the best one of the four. And she actually is the only one that has edit styles for both her skin, which this is just like an alternate outfit in Overwatch. Because if you didn't know, the heroes have like a lot of different changeable outfits and stuff. Sadly, they couldn't include all the outfits for the heroes. there'd be like 19 different edit styles or something. But if it's Mercy, it's gonna be like 50. If you play Overwatch, you probably get that reference because she gets a lot of stuff because she's one of the more popular heroes in the game, so they give her a lot of skins. Um, and then you have her wings, which is both a bag bling and a glider. I think that's pretty cool. They put them together like that, and then they have her pickaxe, which I'm surprised they didn't just use the healing staff, but it kind of doesn't make sense for her swinging her staff around. So they just once again made up a pickaxe, which I think actually I don't think I can see it from here. It actually does change. We'll probably get a better look into that. And then we have my all-time favorite hero, one of the hardest heroes to play in Overwatch itself. Um, my all-time favorite hero from Overwatch, and also a hero I play a lot. He's also the one of the I wouldn't say the hardest, but he's one of the more challenging characters. Is Genji. If you play Overwatch, you know he's a fan favorite. He's hard. He's to play in that game. It's a shooting game where you like throwing ninja stars, and I don't know. Like if you play, you know he's interesting. But yeah, Genji Shimada is his full name. He's the dragon of of the north, the green dragon. He has his brother Hanzo, who the dragon of the south, the blue dragon, which they didn't add Hanzo. Hopefully they do more skins, but this is really cool. Then you have his blade, which I still can't pronounce. Rinju H Kumanje. I'm not even gonna try. Don't judge me. But yes, Genji Shimada looks so freaking good. This skin is awesome. So yeah, I 10 out of 10. They killed it. I wish he had an edit style with like his hood up, because he had that like on the Overwatch cinematic, but in game he doesn't really. Where this is like his default Overwatch 2 look. So once again, not much to say about it. That's one thing I was gonna say. They didn't really give Genji much. He didn't even get an emote this collab, which is very disappointing. Everyone else got emotes and he didn't even get an emote. He did get something that wasn't an emote, but we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, Genji looks great. He's actually the skin I have equipped right now. I don't want to make this video too long over the basics. So there's Tracer. So Tracer's actually like the original face of Overwatch 1. So I think some people might even recognize her even if they never really played Overwatch. You probably have seen her before because Overwatch was a pretty popular game when it first came out. And she might look a little different. Maybe that's because this is her Overwatch 2 look, which I personally like a lot more than her Overwatch 1 design. I think the only thing my biggest gripe with this skin, it looks really good, but like the visor, I don't know why they made it look so foggy. Maybe I'm crazy, but it does not look like that in game. It looks so blurry. I don't know, like she can't see out of it. You can't even see her face or eyes really, but it looks good. And then you have her pistols with the little Overwatch keychain. That's an actual keychain you can put on your weapons, but these daggers, from my knowledge, do not exist. But they had to give her a pickaxe, and you know they look pretty cool, like something Tracer would use. And her real name is what was it again? Lena, yeah, Lena, that was her name. Um, so she can pretty much teleport around the map and go back in time. It happened with a flight accident that turned into an accident, which ended up giving her like abilities to like move in like time or something. It was something in like the story. And then her bag bling is her ultimate, which is her pulse bomb, which she just throws. And if you're unlucky and you're like a squishy, unless you're a tank, if you're unlucky, it's kind of hard to land in Overwatch. But if you're unlucky, one of the few she sticks with it, you're pretty much just going to die unless you have certain abilities that can like cleanse it or like get you away from it. Um, but it's pretty much just a sticky bomb that instant kills most heroes, like the squishier heroes. And then you have her emote, which this is an actual emote you can do with Tracer in Overwatch, so it's kind of cool just seeing it like copied from frame to frame into Fortnite for other characters like Genji or someone else to do. Because yes, you can emote in that game. So this is what Genji got instead of an emote. He got his shurikens, which these are the shurikens you throw, and they look so good. It's like those shurikens. Like I love the green and the glow. It looks really good. But so there's something new right here. It must be a bug. Oh, and then they new coming out. So that was the entire Overwatch Hero bundle for this wave. Hopefully they do more waves, like a Talon bundle with Widowmaker, Reaper, Sombra, Doomfist, or I don't think Doomfist could make sense as a skin. I mean, he could make sense, but I think he would be like a little too bulky. But they have other bulky skins, like Hulk and stuff is in for it. So yeah, I went ahead and bought the whole bundle because Overwatch is one of my all-time favorite games. I love hero shooters. I still play it. Originally, I thought I would quit playing it over something like Marvel Rivals, but I still play Overwatch. So I might do a skin review, maybe today or tomorrow, like an in-game review. But I'm pretty sure there's other people who already got this out before I did. I just wanted to talk about the skins because I don't know, I thought they were really cool and they were worth talking about. As someone who's plays a lot of Overwatch, you probably see it on my channel every now and again. I don't really post anymore, but like I seen they had Overwatch before, and I was like, bro, this looks cool. So I guess there's something I could do is I guess I could showcase the skins with their emotes because it looked a little weird seeing some of the skins without their emotes before. So here's Diva with her emote. Like I said, once again, I think the emotes and stuff are really well done. I don't know how much this emote costs. It doesn't tell you. I think it's like 400, 500 V-bucks, but it looks pretty cool. So we'll see Mercy with her emote, which is a pretty straightforward one. But if it's then again, like I said, Mercy probably just is like the best out of the bunch. It really does just look like Mercy. And then they have Genji doesn't have an emote, but then we have Tracer with her emote, which I guess I can show. So that's the Overwatch collab. They've added like a bunch of like new items and stuff in game. Um, I think they have like Mercy's healing staff and Tracer's pulse pistols. I did try out all the items. I think the pistols are a little underwhelming, sadly, but the healing staff is like one of the better items they've had in a very long time. You can heal both yourself and your teammates with it, and you can actually heal yourself all the way up to full. It has like a charge of like 300, so it's a little slow. It's like kind of like a what is like those like heal barrels they had like the slurp barrels like a while back, but like the difference is it can like kind of heal you up to like all the way up to full. And you can heal your allies with it too, and you can like all heal each other at once, or like damage boost one guy, just like an Overwatch. So it's really a cool item. I like the healing staff. It works exactly like Mercy's actual staff in the game. So yeah, uh, uh you guys let me know what you think of the Overwatch X Fortnite collab. I seen some people hate on. They said the skins look off. I don't know what looks off about them. Personally, some said it's a weird collab. Then again, Overwatch's been getting hate lately. I get that. I also hate on it too because the game. If you know the community, you know the community. Um, but we're not here to talk about that. We're just here to talk about the skins coming to Fortnite. If you're wondering, no, they didn't add anything into the Overwatch itself. Just Fortnite got the collabs, and I've already played with all the skins. But if you want to see like a gameplay perspective from me, then I could do that too. But I, I just I just wanted to talk about how good the skins looked and give some opinions and hear what you guys also thought about the collab.
I gotta see. Hold on, bro.
But yeah, Genji's my favorite hero in Overwatch, so I'm glad he was actually able to make it into the game in the first phase. But Overwatch has like a lot of heroes. It has like over 50 different characters. So there's tons of characters they could have added. And the four they chose, I honestly have no complaints with. I think these four are the most familiar characters from the game and some of the most fan favorites. And they continue to add more and more heroes, so I doubt every hero would make it to Fortnite, but these are definitely at least some of the first they should have added. Tracer was pretty much the face of Overwatch. Genji is a fan favorite. Mercy is probably the most famous support from Overwatch, and Diva is one of the most famous tanks slash fan favorites from the game. And I like all four of these heroes, and I've played all four of these heroes before. So let me guys know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, do that. I should really post more, but um, I don't for some reason. Um, yeah. Anyways, yeah, yeah. Uh, see you guys.